Rebellions, revolution, betrayals. Our people, Colonel, are becoming more of a problem than our enemies. Now, there's a mission for you. Make our people love us or die. These papers will instruct you to crush one of our own towns into submission. Put down a faction of our own military that threatens us with biological warfare. To assassinate the spies in our midst. To annihilate an entire province. Men, women, and children who contest our Soviet might. They say, don't tell us what to do. So, we must kill them. This time, comrade, we drink.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. 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 Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Comrade. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Waiting for
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Reinforcements
Affirmative.
have arrived.
Acknowledged.
Yes. Power on.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
New
Acknowledged.
construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Awaiting
Waiting
orders.
affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction
Awaiting
options.
orders.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Waiting acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, waiting affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Our base is under
Yes,
attack.
acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Of
ready.
course.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Comrade, affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged. At once.
Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Waiting order.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Need a jump? Power on! Let's dance!
Vehicle acknowledged.
Need a jump? Power on!
Unit ready. Building.
juice? Power on. Yeah. Power
New
on.
construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Base is under attack.
Reporting.
Building. Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Prepared. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Comrade.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Reporting.
Base
Yes,
is
sir.
under attack. Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
Building.
At once.
Yeah. Juice. Power on.
Construction
Ready and waiting.
complete. Building. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Building.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Vehicle report.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Prepared.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here.
Vehicle
Construction
reporting.
options.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. New construction options.
Awaiting acknowledged. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Got dudes fully charged.
Vehicle reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Orders.
acknowledged.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting
Unit
order.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes,
Building.
acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Comrade, affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, sir.
In the tower on, baby, burn. Extra. Doggy, let's burn. Let's dance. Doggy, burn. Doggy, burn. Doggy, baby, burn. Doggy, fully charged. Let's dance. Power on. Extra crispy. Power on.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Vehicle report. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed. Reporting. Very well. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. Training.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our
Affirmative.
base is under attack. Low power. Building. Repairing. Construction complete. Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our base is
Affirmative.
under attack. Preparing. Preparing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative. Very well.
Select target. Reinforcements
Ready and waiting.
have arrived. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Comrade.
Training.
Waiting order.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Mad
Yes,
tank
acknowledged.
deployed. Building. Unit lost.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay.
Unit lost.
Yeah.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Got duly
Unit
charged. Fully
Building.
charged. Power on. Power on. Let's dance. Let's dance. Power on. Let's dance. Power on. Power on. Extra crispy. Let's dance, baby. Extra crispy right now.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Orders. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Baby, good. Right now. Right
Unit
now.
ready.
Baby, good.
Building.
Right now. Power on.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes,
Very
sir.
well.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
Very well.
Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Very well. At once.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. At once.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Waiting orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. At once. Very well.
Reporting.
Reporting.
Insufficient
once.
funds.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting. Affirmative.
Awaiting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Lost. Training.
The affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Base
Vehicle
is
report
under attack.
acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Waiting affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Yes,
funds.
sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
Receiving orders.
Yes, affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
No problem. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Comrade, affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting
Affirmative.
orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost. Our base is under
Acknowledged.
attack.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Waiting acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting.
On hold.
Affirmative.
Cancel.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.